I was also in a bar, and as I was walking out, a person kept yelling something, and it started with an H, and it was not quite my name. And it was like it just was so insistent, and it kept getting yelled that finally I decided like I'll look back over my shoulder. As I was turning, I realized, and my eyes landed on the guy. My brain caught up and realized he was yelling Hodor, and then he was very much directing it at me.
Oh.
And I looked at him, and
was he being chased by a lot of White Walkers?
I mean, I haven't experienced. I was like really taken aback. Like I'm not a thin-skinned person. Like it's about intent. It's when you realize someone's really like. It's like, wait, what's going on? Like it's not like, oh no, I look like Hodor. That guy's handsome. But it was like holy shit. That like this guy, because I was waiting. I turned and looked, and he just had this delighted grin on his face. He was but he was a 30-year-old man, and he just, in a sweater, and he just, like, once I was looking at him, he just smiled and went, Hodor.
Maybe he was Hodor.
And well, yeah, and he was saying,
he meant like,
and
have
what
a
he was
good
really
night.
saying was, Paul, run.
See you later.
Paul, run. Paul, run.
Is that you?
It's like the gift of the Magi. Yeah, but he just, and I was like, so I just kept staring at him, and he was like, Hodor. And his friends were all looking at him like, have you had luck contacting Hodor? The whole thing was so sociopathic. Like, I kind of, because I waited, I was like, well, maybe now he'll say, just kidding, I love Harmontown, I'll see you at the show. I guess that's silly of me to expect, but I didn't expect it as much as I really needed it in that moment. And so I just waited, and it was just like, Hodor. And I just slowly raised a thumb. I was like, and then turned around, and I was like, if I did this in Los Angeles, this person would feel bad. That's the dark side of Toronto.
Do you think he actually thought you were Hodor?
It could be.
Because
you asshole. It could be. No, I'm kidding. I mean,
people recognize you as the wrong. I mean, people recognize people as the wrong celebrities. That definitely happens.
I legitimately look enough like Hodor that the guy could have thought I was Hodor. But when you look back on it, like, there's enough of a chance that I'm not Hodor that guy should not be doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're like a white guy, so it's okay. Like, I remember once I was at an airport and NBA player Chauncey Billups was there, and I was like, I can't go up to Chauncey Billups and be like, you play in the NBA, right? Like, I can't go up, and if it's just another black guy, that's the worst thing I could have done.
How do you think I felt?
You play in the NBA?
But I also
Imagine my anxiety the second time I got Muhammad today. Like when I called the Uber, I was like, wait, how can it be him? I ordered an SUV. I'm racist.
And it was a different Muhammad?
No, it was the same dude. He fucking fucked up. Like, these people do not have, not these people.
That's been our show. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Ontarians.
Go ahead. What did these people not understand?
Tell us what they're like.
They do not have Uber down in Toronto.
Oh. You know what? You should report it to the police. I'll be a sketch artist. What did he look like? Here, draw him.
It's not Muhammad that done me wrong. Muhammad's okay. And for the love of God, don't draw him. I know that was your joke. Thought I'd get away with stealing it. I don't know. Their Uber, they're not taking to Uber like a fish to water in Toronto. They're not having. You guys haven't.
They're figuring it out.
We haven't taken an Uber yet, so I don't know.
We haven't taken an
okay.
Uber.
Yeah.
It's a lot of you'll watch the car just twirl.
Yeah.
And then
the car
it'll
will go-
plant, and then you'll get a phone call, and you'll be like, "Are you okay?"
He was just in a
And
massive accident.
they'll just tell you where they are, and you'll walk to them for 10 minutes.
In your head, they're like tumbling. They had a horrible accident.
Yeah, it looks
And
like
you're
you're.
seeing on a
Are you all
Uber.
right, Muhammad? Are you okay?
No, when I was in Paris, the Uber is there. I don't like Uber. I use Lyft because Lyft is a West Coast thing. You guys don't have it here, do you? You do need it because Uber blow ho-hos. It's the worst. But in Paris, it's great. It's all a bunch of really like awesome Moroccan dudes, and they drive like groovy cars, and they're super hip and fun, and they're like it's the best.
So you've had a good experience with your...
Only in Paris. I don't.
Oh, in Paris.
No. In Toronto, the Ubers here have been wild. Yeah, I watch. You look at the app, and you just see a little icon of a car just doing little pirouettes, just endlessly.
And they have a lot of one-way streets here, so it's like it's not.
I wasn't on one-way streets though, but he kept making it look.
I
like
know,
it
but
was.
and also then you add the. It's crazy because you just see like it looks like a little kid has a magnet behind a whiteboard. It's just like dragging the car around Toronto. I don't know what something's got to give.